The commercial deployment of next-generation, small modular reactors is constrained by a critical fuel bottleneck. HALEU enriched uranium, or HALEU, is enriched between 5 and 20% uranium-235. This higher enrichment is thermodynamically necessary for smaller reactor cores. From 2020 through 2022, Russia's state-owned enterprise 10X held an absolute commercial monopoly. It maintained a steady nominal capacity of 20.0 metric tons of heavy metal per year. Western alternatives did not exist at commercial scale. Domestic United States production only began in late 2023. Centrus Energy deployed a 16-machine demonstration cascade in Piketon, Ohio, yielding an initial 0.1 metric tons. By 2026, combined Western capacity is projected to reach 14.0 metric tons, leaving a 30% deficit compared to Russia. This supply lag creates a severe structural deficit for Western utilities. The gap between planned reactor deployments and fuel availability peaks in 2028. In that year, projected Western demand of 120.0 metric tons will outstrip domestic supply of 45.0 metric tons by 62.5%. This deficit is locked in by regulatory and physical lead times. Facilities handling uranium enriched above 5% require Category 2 special nuclear material licenses. Securing these permits imposes a minimum 3 to 5 year administrative delay. By 2032, aggressive capacity additions will bring Western supply to 290.0 metric tons per year. However, projected demand will reach 450.0 metric tons. This leaves a persistent structural deficit of 160.0 metric tons per year. The bottleneck is governed by the nonlinear physics of uranium enrichment. Producing HALEU fuel is not a simple extension of standard operations. Yielding 1 kilogram of 19.75% HALEU requires 56.24 separative work units, a 637% increase in effort compared to standard 4.5% low-enriched uranium. Raw material consumption scales with similar inefficiency. The natural uranium feed requirement rises from 8.41 kilograms for standard fuel to 38.26 kilograms for HALEU, a 355% increase in raw uranium input. Furthermore, the physical process time factor scales to 7.37 times the baseline. Converting existing centrifuge cascades to HALEU production drastically reduces total volumetric output. The Western nuclear transition cannot bypass these thermodynamic limits.